What's up, everybody? Thanks for taking some time to check out my channel. Today is the 13th of April, and I think it was 14 days ago I made a split out of one of my stronger hives, and I took some eggs and I turned them facing straight down. If you watched my last video, you saw what I did. I took several chunks, I think there was 4 chunks total, and I zip tied them to a frame and faced them straight down, so hopefully they would start drawing some queen cells. And we've had nothing but miserable weather after that. I mean, it's been just miserable. I was able to go in there and peek one day, and I did see they were starting to draw some queen cells. I think there were at least 2, maybe 3, but only on one chunk. The last time I did this, every chunk I put in there, they had queen cells drawn on them. So I'm gonna get in there today and see if there's still queen cells. They're gonna hatch in about 2 days. And if they're, I'm hoping that there's one that I can cut off of there and maybe make an extra split out of it. If not, then I'll just be thankful that there's any queen cells. So I'm gonna get in there today, check it out. If I can make an extra split out of it, that'll be great. But if I just at least got a viable queen cell, that'll be great too. And I'm gonna take a quick peek into some of my other hives as well, as long as everything goes good. So give me a minute to get some smoke going and my jacket on. Okay, so this is the one that I put the split into. Oh, and a little update on a review I did on a 5-frame or an 8-frame box that was sent to me. It's already coming apart here, and this is why I showed on that. If you watch that review, I glued the daylight side everything. I got bees coming out here right now. That bottom board is coming apart already, so I'm going to get these girls more than likely moved to a 10-frame box. That's all I got right now. So, and I got to try to patch this back up. So I'm going to get into here and see if I got hopefully at least one viable queen cell. Yes, I did a review on, this was a company called Beekeeping, and the other one I did was on Bee Castle. The Bee Castle one, everything's still holding together well. I got things mixed up. I think actually right there, that might be the bottom board to it, but it's everything there is still holding up together. That didn't hold up too well. So if I was choosing an inexpensive starter kit, I would choose Bee Castle over Bee Tech. I'm sorry, but I guess that's just a little continuation of my review. They're just glad to be out of the hive, I'm sure. It has been miserable. I don't know if they're eating at that pollen patty or not anymore. So here are the 4, 1, 2, I think I did 4 total chunks on here. Here's where I cut out from. Nothing going on there. Now here's where I'm hoping to see some queen cell. Well, there we go. Okay. It looks like one has hatched already. It's only been 14 days. I don't think they can hatch them. It takes them like 16 days, I believe, to hatch a queen. Like this cell right here, looks like it was opened up, like it hatched. Well, I definitely can't take anything from here. I won't be making an extra split today. Not with one of these queen cells. There's another queen cell right in this whole conglomeration of stuff right here. I'm not sure if I'm in focus or not. Yeah. Well, it didn't definitely, I don't know if I had eggs. I must not have had eggs in all these because they're not even capped off. I'm going to search for a virgin queen now. I'm going to shut the camera off for a minute because this can take a while. I don't know if I'm going to, I doubt if I'm going to find one. Okay, so I haven't spotted a virgin queen or anything. I didn't suspect I was going to because it's only been 14 days. That cell just looked like maybe it was just a bad cell and they tore it open. There's some cells here that might be small queen cells. I'm not sure right now. I think there's 2, one here and one here. But I'm just going to let these girls go for, I don't know, probably a couple weeks before I get back into them. And just, I'll come back in and see if we got fresh eggs or anything. See if there's been any mating going on or anything like that. I am going to get into my other hive though and check out. I know there's drones in there. Here's a drone right here. And a buddy of mine, he gave me a tip, says when you put your finger on them, if they don't buzz at all, they're really young. if they buzz, they're still young, but they can't fly away. But if they buzz and fly away, then they're old enough to mate. But that one's not. I don't know if you can see that chunky. Oh, it just flew away. Okay. So that drone, there was a drone right here. I was putting my finger on it. It would buzz, and then finally it flew away. I guess if you put your finger on a drone and it doesn't buzz, it was probably just hatched, really young. And if it buzzes, it doesn't fly away. It's still pretty young, can't mate. But that one just buzzed and flew away. Here's another one right here. I'm gonna try it on this one. Where is it? Right here. This is a drone. Buzzing, I can feel it buzzing. Not flying away though. I'll check some of my other hives too though. The drone is this chunky bee right here. Every time I push on it, I can feel it buzzing. Oh, there it just flew away though. So there's 2 drones there that flew away. That's a good sign for mating, I guess. I think the problem was that I put stuff here that didn't have eggs in them. I must have been seeing something that wasn't eggs. It's just a mistake on my part. Not the bee's fault. I mean, I am not gonna try to do anything else with these girls. I can move this box off of here, and I'm gonna try to fix this box up. I'll turn you back on when I get into another hive. Okay, so I pretty much had to transfer them to a deep, 10 frame deep. This 8 frame, it just pretty much fell apart. So again, if you were choosing an inexpensive starter hive, I would choose Bee Castle over Bee Tech. There was no glue, I don't think, in here. If it was glued, it wasn't glued very well. The crown staples, that's good. I use crown staples a lot, but gotta have glue in beekeeping equipment. The whole back was falling off and that side just came right off. I'm gonna check out this smaller hive. This is the weaker of my 2 that can survive. So I'm gonna try to set my camera way up here, see what we can see. They're chomping that pollen patty down. Still not into the sugar water a whole lot though. I moved all the brood and stuff down to the bottom box last time, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think I messed up on my split for sure last time. Didn't have viable eggs in there is what it was. Like here, I'm seeing eggs easy all day in this one. So she's been up in this, laying up in here. See larvae, see eggs. This would be a go and take for a split, but I'm not sure if these girls are strong enough for a split yet. Just gonna pause the video until I find something interesting. Well, here's what you get when you don't look at a frame too close and you just assume that the queen's not gonna be on here. But this was just like a frame of honey. I peeked at it a little bit and then set it off to the side, but here she is right there crawling around on the 1 frame of honey I had her sitting over there. She's still there though, she's doing a good job. These girls, they're not ready to split yet. They will be soon. She's starting to do a really good job of laying right now. So she's picking up the pace, and hopefully another week or so, I'm gonna try to make a split out of these girls. I'm gonna remove a frame here so I can get her gently put back in there. And I thought I had moved most of the brood down below, but I didn't. So I moved a couple more frames of brood down below, and I'm hoping to get these girls split pretty soon. I want to try to find her again so I don't damage her or anything. Where did you go, girl? She's right there on the bottom of the frame. And she's on the bottom of the frame again. There she goes. Come on the side. There you go. Alright, down she goes. Nice and gentle. I'll slide this frame over. And I'm going to close these girls up. The next time I get into these girls, I'm going to be prepped to do a split out of these ones. But I'm going to close these up, like I said, and I'm going to get into my strongest hive. They could be ready for another split already. They still have a little sugar water there. They pretty much ate all that pollen patty, so I'm going to give this one, their pollen patty's about gone. I'm just going to move this top box off of here. I have a queen excluder on here. This is the one I took the split out of. A lot of bees. Bees, pollen, bee bread. Try to find a drone to do that test on here. Oh, here's one right here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it buzz or not on here. Where'd you go? Here it is. That one's not buzzing at all. So that's a really young drone. No buzzing whatsoever. I'm gonna see if I can get one that'll buzz here. This one had quite a few drones in it last time. Here's another drone right here. That one buzzed just a little bit, not much. Okay, here's some drones here. Bummer, I just smushed the bee. I hate smushing bees. Here's one right here. Not buzzing at all. That one's buzzing. Not flying away. I have had a couple fly away. I mean, that one's not buzzing at all. No buzz. Okay. I have seen a couple fly away though, so that's promising. Oh, there's my queen right here. Green dot. She's good. She's doing really well. I'm gonna get this queen trapped and see if I want to make a split. All right, so I trapped my queen and I did decide to make a split. I didn't take a lot of bees this time, and we'll just see how that goes. Let the queen out of here. Let her crawl out on her own. There, come on, there you go. There she comes. All right, right into it, inspecting a cell, checking it out, see if she can lay an egg or something. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Oh well, we're gonna put her back in, let her get on with her business. Hopefully in the near future, I'm gonna get another split or a nuke from Ralph, and I got another buddy, Eric, that's doing some splits. Hopefully I can get a couple more hives going and do a better job this year of keeping care of them. I don't have a house to build this year, so hopefully I can just do a little bit better. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a blessed day. Stay safe, everybody.